up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is not a clickbait thumbnail. You are not gonna believe what's happening to me. So this was a really rough week. Body slowly coming back in just because my period. So I'm gonna talk real quick about my period, possible injury, and a physique update. It's not gonna be a full thorough, like a full vlog. The next few you're gonna see coming up, those are gonna be workouts, eat in a day, all that good stuff. But this, I just wanted to give an update just because life does happen and it's something I wasn't expecting. So let me prop the camera and we can talk real quick. Okay, so quick little update. I didn't film too much this week just because my cardio, I'm really trying to get my body mentally just ready because it's mental and physical, just because the cardio is gonna go really high soon for me. I'm already doing about an hour and 30 right now. Don't think doing this much cardio and you're gonna lose weight, whatever. No, it's just my body regimen. Even like what I'm eating, we had to tweak out certain things and my body started to like slowly respond more. I am gonna put a physique update, so I'll probably start the physique update first. Everything is so crazy because we went down like a few ounces, but like I could see more definition in my midsection. I love how there's more definedness, even like in my legs. My arms too are slowly like even coming in more, and everybody's different, you guys. Like people think like too, like when you're cutting weight, it's like immediately like your midsection. And my problem area, believe it or not, is I hold fat like in my back. Like I had a lot of fat here before, you guys. I used to have so much I could grab a whole handful, and that was all cardio and diet for the most part. I mean, if I ever did anything procedure wise, I would tell you, but there hasn't been nothing. And besides, my boobs are old and outdated. So I'm going to put a physique update. This is what I'm looking like. I've been taking pictures, and I'm going to do a comparison of kind of like in the beginning of prep a little bit to now how my body's changed. So I'm going to do a comparison of the front and the back so you could see where I'm at. So clearly the first one is going to be we'll do the frontal. My mid area has always been my most insecure area, and it's finally slowly going down. And once we get to the next slide, when it comes to, I don't know what side I'm gonna put on, left or right, whatever side I do put it when I edit, is my back side. It is looking more shaped. The back of my waist even looks more sculpted when I do the back pose. I'm honestly pretty impressed with myself considering the time limit of doing this. This is my first show. I'm also gonna give some nitty-gritty tea afterwards of, you're gonna want to see it, trust me. If you subscribe, you're gonna want to hear the tea, because I'm gonna expose the dark levels of coaching and bodybuilding, and you're gonna see those after my show. We're gonna go through the show prep first, okay? Other than that though, mental, everything's been feeling pretty good. I'll be honest, I think usually my hamstring days are like the hardest days for me right now, which is so crazy because usually it's my quads. But now it's like my hamstrings and glutes. I don't know if it's because the hip thrust and I'm a little bit lower on food. That's just what it is. So I try to hit the hard compounds first, or the most exhausting. Hip thrust takes a lot out of me. And then doing like my RDLs or even doing like split squats, I try to do what's going to take out of me first. And then I go into like the abductors or the leg curls or doing kickbacks or whatever. I mean, just I try to do whatever's challenging for me. This way I maximize that energy. And then usually too, I'm actually going to show this in the next video. It's going to be a what I eat in a day, 5 weeks out as an amateur wellness competitor. But I've always been a bodybuilder. It's always been my thing, but just it's more passionate for me. I feel like I've just gained so much out of it, but there's more depth to it. It's not just fitness. And these are things you're going to learn about me later on. But last week, I noticed I was feeling kind of off. You see that? So I have this like weird little bump right here, and it comes in episodes. I haven't had one since the first week of May. Actually, no, maybe even April. You're probably like, what is it? And it feels like tight nerves, and it feels like a sprain, but it's not. So just a backstory too, I did have reconstruction done back in 2018. I also had 2 other procedures done on my feet. I've spent money on my feet the way a chick spent on her body on a mommy makeover doing lipo and a titty tuck with everything else. I'm just saying, like I've spent money on my feet. So even for my shoes, all I wear are New Balance. I don't wear any other shoes, or I wear Brooks, Asics. There's like only 4 brands, but I don't do no Nike, Adidas, or anything. Do I wear heels? Yes, but I'm not wearing them for 10 hours a day. So I'm really hypersensitive to what I'm choosing and what I actually consume. I'm very hypersensitive to what I have on my feet. But I just had this episode, and I noticed when I was on the Stairmaster, I just felt like some pain, and I'm like, I stretched, I did this, and I was getting in my head about it. I'm the type of person that will go 0 to 1,000 like, oh my gosh, I'm injured, oh my gosh, I broke it. Like, I think the worst. Then I knew I was not doing good. I decided, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a breather. I stretch, I foam roll out, and I decided to go pose. It's hurting in my heels. I had to take off the heels. I couldn't even turn around to do my final turn as I exit like the stage to practice. I had to get off. So I literally left the gym. I was crying hysterical, because I'm just like, I've come so far. In the next video, I'll show you how far I've dropped in weight. I'm not going to share it in this video. I just want to show you a physique update where my body's at. Because I feel like sometimes too, when you watch these videos, and I look at them too, trust me, I watch them on the Stairmaster, and I'm like, okay, so she's at 8 weeks. Okay, she looks really good. And I look at her like at 4 weeks, and I'm like, fuck, like I'm at 5 weeks. I don't think I look like this. We start getting in our head, and we start drowning in this really dark place, and we start comparing ourselves. And the best part about bodybuilding is we're not supposed to look the same. I'm not going in to win. I'm not going in to place. I'm going in to give the best version of myself. And I don't really want to cry, but I'm going in to free me. The little girl that was bullied, picked on, my personal traumas, my own personal insecurities. I'm doing this to free me. There's nobody else. It doesn't matter. You could eat the cleanest. You could do X amount of hours of cardio. You could track your macros. You could do whatever. And you won't look like this other person who's the same weight frame. You won't. But I have to finish this for me. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm really passionate about it. So there's a nurse that comes to our gym. And I was like, look, I'm not trying to bother you. I just needed some type of clarity. By the time I get into an actual, even get this exam in, it's going to be, no. I have somebody who's a homeopathic specialist, and he does my acupuncture and everything. I was like, I just need something. I needed some type of reassurance. And I was just like, I was praying to God. I was like, please. I was like, I've come so far. Like, I'm 6 weeks. Like, I got to finish this. Like, I can't pull out. And I was a cheerleader before. So I remember I dislocated this knee right before nationals. Do you know what I did? Coach was like, do you want to pull out, or are we going to medicate and finish? Medicate me. Medicate me and finish. If you really look into just sports too, even like in communist countries, you belong to the team and the coach. Guess what? You're going to do what they suggest, which is why you're just going to do what they suggest. And so I was over here like, I come so far training for 6 months and doing this. Give me the painkillers. And I did. I took the painkillers at 17 years old just so I could finish, because I put too much on the line. It wasn't broken. It was just aggravated. We'll just say that, and I popped out of place. But we still pulled through. So I had this nurse examine me, and she was like, she looked so calm. She's just like, I feel it. She's like, I wouldn't really worry about it. And I was like, what? I was like, well, it feels like this. And I'm telling her what I'm feeling. She's like, honestly, you're going to have to ice it until it's in pain. Like, ice it 10 to 15 minutes a day. And she even said, she's like, did you have anything done on your feet? And I'm like, so, and what's crazy is I took a couple days off. I had to listen to my body. And then I got these compression guards that actually really help. So if you have any type of injury, or you have any type of inflammation in your feet or whatever, you obviously, let's be real, everybody has different issues. I started wearing this, and she's like, you should still be able to do what you're going to do. But she's like, I need you to take a couple days, but religiously ice it before you do what you're going to do. So I took Friday night, no cardio Saturday, and I only did an hour on Sunday. And I was so nervous to do the Stairmaster, because I was like, this is going to hurt me, because I was thinking already by PTSD, like on Thursday, what's gonna trigger me. The compression guards and icing it helped so much. Like, it was feeling more like a bump. You can't see nothing. It's like right here. It's on top, and it started to ease. And then I didn't start posing again until 2 days ago. I was like, I'm gonna put my heels back on. I was so nervous, because I was like, if I can't do that little turn, like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm still working with wellness posing. I'm still working with wellness cast, but I'm just like, what am I gonna do? And I gave it to God. I went to church on Sunday too, right when I went back to the gym, and I was just like, whatever needs to be done, let it be done according to your will. I just need to finish this, please. This is part of my trials and tribulations. This is part of the weight on my cross. Just put it on me, but give me the strength I need to pull through, because I still got hours of cardio to do. I still got hours of work to do. And he's giving me the strength every single day. And I wanted to film this video before because right now I have to eat one more meal and then I get to go. I'm going to go do my cardio, my shoulders today, and I'm going to pose. But this is real life. This was my week 6. It was very emotional. I felt very broken. I was this close to pulling out. I already booked my hotel and everything. All I have to do is book my services for hair, makeup, and everything. And my husband's like, you're finishing. And even her, the nurse, she was just like, it's not broken. She's like, it's just aggravated. You're doing a lot of training. You're not training like the regular person that's just doing a couple hours of the gym or whatever. You're training like an athlete. A bodybuilder is not just training 2 hours a day. They're training 3 to 4 hours a day, sometimes even longer. And I am. There's times I went to the gym at 11 p.m. and I'm working on my posing. And you're going to see that as we get closer. But I just wanted to film this video. This is where I'm at. Just give you the physique update. This is what I dealt with. This is real life. And I know everybody's got different vlogs. This is my journey. This is my story. This is my rookie season to the stage. And it's probably not going to be my only one. So, and I just want to put this out there that, you know, if you're that 1%er, do it. Do it. No matter what you got to do, do it. Nobody's got to understand. Most people are just going to be like, oh, you know, you got to rest. You got to do X, Y, and Z. You're resting. But sometimes you get challenges. And it really does challenge you mentally. So I'm going to go do what I have to do today. But I wanted to leave this here on the camera. And I will put the date this happened. So until the next video, I will see you when I'm 5 weeks out. We're going to do a what I eat in a day. And I'll probably just bring you with me to the gym. You can get a vibe of what I do. All right? Thank you for letting me be me in this video. And just in my channel. And being expressive.